Hi there, greetings everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. Sorry, where it kind of got stuck in my throat and did not want to come out. So, we're here today to do an episode of my 31 favorite rock bands that had two or more albums released in a single year, the series that we are running for this entire month. And I've picked out a couple of, I picked out a group here that I would have to say, for the vast majority of my life, I did not like this band at all. They were pushed on me by my best friend. Many people told me they were great, and I just wasn't interested. They did nothing for me, and I thought they were kind of silly sounding. I didn't like the style of their keyboards at all. It sounds really amateurish. There's lots of reasons why I didn't like them, but I no longer have that. At one point, I started. Basically, what happened is I was at a yard sale and there was a whole bunch of CDs, so I bought them all because I wanted the containers, which is normal for me. And in amongst that were all but one of their debut, all but one of their discography. So I had five right off the bat of their discography, and so I started listening to it and giving them a chance because there was one song on the debut album that I did like, and then that mushroomed into me really liking them a lot. So the band we're talking about is The Doors, their debut album, which I love, and their second album, Strange Days, which is kind of a weird, it's a bit of a weird album. At least the cover is weird, anyways. However, I like them both. I like this one a lot more, but I still like this one. And I figured, you know what, you gotta have this band, well, these two albums, anyways, in this series. They both came out the same year. I want to say the year was, let me see, I believe it was 67, but I may be wrong. It might be even earlier than that. It doesn't say that on this one. And it's not saying this on this one. This is one of the most frustrating things about modern CDs is that they don't want to tell you what year it's released because they want you to think it's something new. That's how they get you to buy it. But this one, I believe it. Yeah, I was right the first time. It was 1967. So their debut album coming out earlier in the year, followed by Strange Days, released later in the year. So this album we'll talk a little bit about first. So this one has, like, basically this is a greatest hits album in many ways. Like, they have a lot of stuff on here that has been played on classic rock radio all over the place. The Alabama Song or the Whiskey Bar, great tune. Break On Through, of course, everybody knows that one. Backdoor Man, another great one. Light My Fire, one of their big hits, of course. Yeah, but for me, it's the kind of maybe what you would call deep cuts, although they're not that deep for this band. They're pretty up there too. Soul Kitchen, love that tune. 20th Century Fox, that one may be more of a radio friendly one as well. End of the Night, another great tune. Take It As It Comes. Like, the album is just, to me, like a bit of a greatest hits album. I do like the cover a bit too. I do like it a lot. She shows Jim Morrison when he's still kind of very young here. The other album, Strange Days, the cover is a little bit more interesting. There is a cover out there, a version of this on the internet, where all the characters are kind of moving, which is kind of an interesting take on it. You've got maybe not as many well-known songs on this album. People Are Strange, another, to me, that's well-known. I don't know if it actually is or not. When the Music's Over, Love Me Two Times. These are songs that I knew before I listened to the album, So I figured they were more radio friendly. There's a lot of good stuff on here too. Moonlight Drive, Horses, Latitudes. Yeah, some really strong stuff on this album. I don't think this album is as good as the debut, but still pretty strong album. Coming out later in the same year, 1967. So yeah, so there you go. The two albums I chose for today for the same band, The Doors, both released in early and late 1967. Their debut album and Strange Days. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my 31 favorite rock bands who released two albums in the same year. Please hit the like and subscribe. And if you want to make any comments about either the albums or the Doors or my own particular development with the Doors, some people took to them right away. I wasn't one of them. I have to admit, I've only come to like them over the last 3 years. I have all 6 albums that I'm working my way through. The third one is now waiting its turn for the playlist. So anyways, please enjoy the video, and we will see you tomorrow with another episode. So take care and goodbye.